Hello, I'm Jim Morningstar, Director of Transformations, the School of Integrative Psychology, Transformations Breathwork Training Program, and facilitator of the 9-seminar series, Integrative Life Teacher Training and Practicum. I'm excited today to be interviewing my friend and colleague, Omar Chtioui, professional breathworker and International Breathwork Foundation representative for the Middle East and North Africa. Since meeting in the last year, Omar and I have been collaborating on bringing therapeutic breathwork to this region of the world. Omar lives in Jordan and also holds citizenship in Saudi Arabia. Now, Jordan is a country of 8 million people, 2 million of whom are refugees from other war-torn countries. Omar, what has called you to be a teacher? Could you share with us some of your background and what's called you?
Jim, we all somehow, we are a teacher. We are engineers, we are designers, we are pilots. The only things that part of us is calling us more. We are teacher by nature. There is always something to pass it to other people or to other generations. And I found that so much calling me to help people how to integrate what they couldn't solve it in their life, and also to show them the path how they can heal themselves.
Can you tell us just a little bit about how that journey was for you, how it began and how it is today, how it's being manifested in the various forms? I know you've worked in refugee camps, you've worked with businesses, you worked with individual clients, and now we're doing breath worker training for people from 8 or 9 different countries in the Mideast that you've brought together.
Yes, I'm happy for that. And I'm happy to bring more also. Well, it started from my childhood, where I wanted to help others and also to give others what I know. And when I grow up, and I kept helping my colleagues, my friends in their studies at universities or in the secondary school, and I didn't stop there. So I start also motivating them, motivating myself, also searching what is the best tools to help myself. I started by motivation, and then I realized that motivation only is not enough. And this is how I start looking to how to create changes, and then to integrate the causes of our pains. Then I start teaching my colleagues at work how to develop their work and to overcome the issues in their work. And then I found myself also coaching my superiors, or the executives, managers, the directors, and then finally my CEO. And it was funny because of the first CEO, to coach, I used the breath also with him. And for someone who was very protective and holding lots of shields as the owner, as the CEO, it was not something easy for him to let go and express and look to the things in a different way. Then I start experiencing the power of the breath with the other companies which belongs to the group that I worked for. And it was amazing. People start changing the way they manage the business, and then how they sell, how they manage the customers, how they market, how they manage the staff also, and how they strategize. Some other they resign, some other they ask to move to other departments which match with their profile and mindset, and all using the power of the breath. And this is on business level. I'm still coaching lots of people and businessmen and businesswomen using the breath and the power, and it's so effective, so fast. You can see the result quickly.
Now, taking this to the other side of the spectrum, I mean, that's magnificent. But some people might say, well, you have to have a certain level of cultural awareness or education. But you've taken breath to people who have virtually nothing. Everything's been taken away from them. People in refugee camps. How has that worked?
Yeah, it was also amazingly. I've been doing that with lots of refugees in many places, but especially in Jordan, which was my biggest experience there. And I've been working with adult refugees in Al-Ramtha, and then I've been working with kids in the protection center in Al-Azraq camp with the IRC organization, one of the organizations that take care of many aspects of the refugees' life and part. It was amazing because when I started working with those children, there was a lots of, even before to start, I was not really welcomed because they don't know. But when I start just telling them that, okay, we will just breathe. I'm not a psychiatric. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not going to give you medicines. We are just going to breathe. And when we start breathing, then they start feeling new sensations. I start by opening their breath, and through opening their breath, allowing to release all that stress, all those traumas, and they start calling for other friends and colleagues from all around the camp. Not only that, the staff that working to help and manage refugees are also so much in need to learn and to practice breath work so they can help themselves, they can help the pressure that they have at their work, and at the same time, it's to help also the refugees. This is the best formula to bring them more ease and hope, because refugees, they need hope.
Yes.
They need to feel that they are their real value, even if they lost their houses, cars, or what they own, or their families or members of families, that their presence, their existence, it's the real value that
Yes.
they have in this life.
Yes, that's so inspiring, Omar. I know you've related particular stories to me about certain teenagers and who were very resistant and weren't open, but once they experienced it, they brought their friends. Everyone wanted to experience it. So, and then we have taken this breathwork training to many of the women in the area who are taking leadership in terms of changing consciousness. But tell me, Omar, what is your vision of the future? Where would you like to see being a teacher expand and grow for you in the future?
First is about spreading more therapeutic breath, bringing more people into therapeutic breath, because it has a holistic approach and scientific approach. So giving them those different parts of their life, of their existence, and at the same time, it's all based on scientific basis. This is what people is in need. So they have this a kind of roadmap. They know while they are going into their path, they know what they are doing, where are they now, what they need, and how they can help themselves in an effective way. So this is one. And second is also about creating a community that have this ongoing activities and spreading awareness and consciousness about the use of the breath and how we can use this powerful tool to really create this change in the mindset and in the spirit of people, in the spirit of societies.
Well, I am totally with you on that, Omar. As a matter of fact, I believe that to build community, we need to build from the inside out and not just be a good organizer, but embody the work. So I've seen that not only in you, Omar, but you privileged me with introducing me to your family. And just your wife, even before we started our interview today, is glowing and talks about the breath. And seeing your daughter perform in gymnastics at a very high level, her aliveness in the body of this beautiful little girl, and your son, I think that has planted the roots for this to spread in your, not only your part of the world, but around the world. So I am so honored to be your colleague and your friend, and to continue to share the light of consciousness and the power of breath in our world today as teachers and students of the spirit of breath.
The honor is mine, Jim. Just one thing, very important things, that it is so spread in all or in most of our societies, that the idea of people who is always thinking that they have to prove themselves. In what the breath taught me, that I don't have to prove anything, neither to other, neither to myself. I only choose to manifest my existence, to speak my existence, and to enjoy it. Once we manifest it, once we express it, we enjoy it.
Yeah. Well, you are a true teacher, an integral life teacher, Omar. So proud to have you as a mentor in our school. So blessings to you, your family, your community, and to all who are touched by you in the work you do.
Thank you for you too, Jim. Thank you.